Hi guys, it's Shyla Colt here again, doing something a little bit different. One of my passions other than writing is cooking. So a friend of mine actually referred me to Blue Apron, and you guys are going to cook the very first meal with me. Today we're going to be making teriyaki burgers. So the way Blue Apron works is you go ahead and sign up, you show them your likes, your dislikes, and according to that they will send you boxes full of fresh produce and very defined cuts of meat. If you guys want to come over here with me, I'll show you what I've already prepped. And now we're going to go over our ingredients real quick. We have scallions, top of the scallion, bottom of the scallion, English cucumbers, long beans, cilantro, panko, breadcrumbs, red, wow, black and white sesame seeds, ginger that I peeled and minced up. Then we have our ground turkey because we're keeping it healthy, teriyaki sauce, rice vinegar, and sesame oil. So now I'm going to need you over there to cook our aromatics, which will be our garlic and the bottom of our scallion. Now, all we needed for this was just a tablespoon of oil in a pan, and when I'm doing this I usually opt for my stick-free pans because it just makes it easier, because sometimes with our oven, especially because it's gas, it gets a little bit hot and things want to stick. It smells delicious right now. So we got those working. And the very neat thing about this is it tells you step by step what it is you need to do. So now we're back over here. We've added the aromatics to the turkey. Now we're going to add the top of the scallions, and then we're going to add the teriyaki sauce. Let me double check that. Wow, yeah, we're adding all of it. See, this is new to me, so I'm checking every step of the way also, even though they make it really easy. Yummy. Alright, and then we're going to add half of our sesame seeds. So, that looks about half to me. And all of our breadcrumbs. Okay, now comes for the fun part, the mixing up the patty. So now we'll have these all mixed up, and I'm going to go ahead and form patties, which you don't need to watch me do. So we will be back in the blink of an eye, thanks to editing, and I'll show you what happens next. Now we're back with our formed patty. So we wipe this out before from the aromatics, and then we put another tablespoon of oil in. I used olive oil personally. Now we're gonna just let these cook. Medium to high heat. 6 to 8 minutes per side. And I have to say, the burgers are a lot bigger than you imagine that they're going to be when you see how much you've actually gotten to work with. So we're going to let these babies cook up, and then we will be back for the next segment, because you don't really want to sit here for 7 to 8 minutes. See you then. So now you can see that our burgers are done. We want to keep it warm, so we like to just pop them up there in the microwave, because it's a good place to keep them nice and warm. And our directions tell us we want to add another tablespoon of oil, which I've already done, and then put our beans directly into it. And we don't want to wipe it out because we want the flavoring that was left over from the burger. So we're cooking this up, and we want to go ahead and add half of our sesame oil. Only half, because we're going to be using the rest of it for something else in a little bit. So go ahead and add half of that in there. It looks about half to me. And then we want to add the rest of our sesame seeds. And then we're just gonna let them cook down. I wish there was like smell-o-vision because this smells delicious. This is actually my first time cooking with sesame seeds, so I'm excited to go ahead and taste the final result. Well, now we're gonna let these cook down for about 8 minutes, so I will see you then. So now we just have one final step left. As you can see, we went ahead and toasted our buns while we were cooking it, so everything ended up lining up. The burgers are delicious looking. We can't wait to get them. But the last thing we need to do is actually make a topping. So this is where the things that we had in the beginning come into play. You want to put your cucumbers in there. We're going to just use half of the cilantro because we are actually going to start out just using half of it, because we're not just cooking for us, we're actually cooking for our kids too, and you know how kids are about green things. So that'll be half of the rice vinegar for us. Trying to hide from us. And then half of what was left of the sesame seed oil. And then we're going to add a little salt and pepper. Pop the lid on there. Shake it all up. This is like my favorite part. Smells yummy. And there we go. And then you have your topping. Should I taste it? Yeah? Okay. Here we go, we ready? Well worth all the work. So as you can see, it was really easy. You could follow this directions from my video because you can go on to the site and order it. I'll leave the address there below in the summary. And I hope you had fun. This is something that actually I do all the time. I always get a new recipe, bring stuff in, put the apron on and cook. If you could tell, I like the vintage style, I like vintage recipes. So it's something I do a lot. Let me know if you enjoyed this. It might be something I will do again. Thanks again for joining me, and I'll see you guys later.